to MS Paint 2, or Paint 3D. I just call it MS Paint 2. It's actually called Paint 3D, but let's just get straight into it. First thing first, you're gonna press menu. Well, so I can show you off how to save your work, because if you can't save it, then it's stupid and stuff. So you can press new to create a new thing. And here, let me just show off something here. So here I drew something. Now you can press save, and you can name it whatever you want. But the thing is when you press new again, okay, I actually didn't have that time, but I'll show it off later. Basically, you can also do the same thing that you can do with save. See this save? You can do the same thing here, but like with different stuff, I guess. Print, just print stuff. I don't know what insert does. Open stuff from your files. Share stuff as the name implies. What's new? I don't actually know what that does. It's probably useless. Learn and feedback, probably something else. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But here's settings. I've never used them before, they're practically useless, but I guess you can use them. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, here, let me start with the brushes and how to use them. Now, I'm assuming you probably already know how to use a paint program, because if you don't, then you're going to want to learn how to do that fairly quickly, but basically you use a mouse, or whatever, you click, create stuff. It's that easy. So basically, first thing first, the marker right here, that makes drawing stuff. I mean, all of them do that, but like this one's the most basic of basic. You can use it to draw anything. And the thing is, as you draw it, I'm pretty sure it gets like, sometimes I think, like the size gets bigger or something. Yeah, it does, the longer you draw it. Now here's calligraphy pen. Sorry. Basically, it's the opposite of that. The more you draw it, the smaller it gets. I think it's pretty useless, but like, some people might use it. Here's oil brush. Basically, its use is looking terrible, so that's that. Works the same way as like marker, I think. Watercolor. Now this is useful. So first, let me draw something. Give me a second here. And now let us have a light. Now, you see this? This is the oil brush. I mean, the watercolor. Okay, this is gonna be useful. So here, let me show off a trick here. If you move it around a certain color enough, and like, kind of like, this is kind of hard to explain how, but I'm sure you'll be able to find out. It'll kind of, 1 second here. It'll make it look like it's glowing. It can also be used for like lighting and stuff, like here. Let's say I'm gonna draw a little box with a little yellow person in it. So you can use it like this to make the room darker. Basically, it makes the thing darker. I'm not using it very well right now, but trust me, if you can use it good, you can use it good, it'll look good. It can also be used for like texturing, so like, here, let me just show you this. Basically, it's good. You can use it for like texturing stuff. So, now let's move on to the next tool, Pixel Pen. It just draws pixels. 1 pixel, 7 pixels. Basically, it works the same as everything else, but like, you can just draw normal pixels instead of like weird pixels like this, which has shading and stuff. So yeah, it's basically just pixel stuff. Doesn't really matter that much. Now, next is pencil. I have hardly used this. I don't know anything about it. It could probably use for like shading stuff, I think. Probably if you know what you're doing with it. I don't use it though. But like, as you can see here, I guess you can use it like a normal pencil, because if you've drawn with a pencil before, you know that it's like, you can do shading easily with it, like gray. Not really, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Basically, you make gray, you make black. That's all you can do with a pencil. But like, I don't know. It doesn't look good. I think it's practically useless. Here's the eraser. If you're like me, you're never going to use this in your entire life. It's useless, practically. There's like rare cases in which you'll use it, but like mostly, no, you're just not going to use it ever. Here's crayon. Now, I actually like this one. Well, at first, it looks like it's useless. It just doesn't look good at all. This looks bad. me show you something. Okay, first let's get rid of this. Oh yeah, by the way, if you select tool, you can make a square like this. You're holding down the mouse and dragging it like on Windows and stuff. And if you press backspace with the square, and like delete whatever in the square, or you can move it. Basically, that's it. But what was I doing? Oh yeah, this. So here's crayon. You can make like this stuff. You can actually make some pretty cool backgrounds with it for stuff. Oh, looks pretty good. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, here's a color panel. Select colors from here. Basically, it's pretty cool, but there's something else it can be used for that I don't know if a lot of people know about. But basically, let's draw a little human here. Let me just here. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Here. It has stains now. It looks like it's stained. When you just click once with it, it'll add like a little stain thing. Now, you can also make some really good blood puddles here. So let me just make one. Okay. See, good blood puddle, but you can also make good wounds like this. Here. And okay, actually, I accidentally created a blood puddle there again. Here, let me just show you actually how to make a good wound with it. There, wound, instant wounds. It's really useful for that. You can also, if you know what you're doing with it, you can create little gunshots like this. Actually, it turned out pretty bad that time, but like you can also do it like this. Basically, really useful tool for getting stuff that looks detailed in 3D, but isn't actually detailed. It's easy to make. And I don't have much more time to record this. It's about to run out in terms of recording stuff. So here we go. Spray can. Spray stuff. It's like a worse version of the watercolor because it's basically the same thing, it's the same use mostly, but like worse. Fails. Make this, make a circle here. Fails it. It actually is pretty annoying because you can make like stuff pixely when you use it. Alright, now that I've got that over, here's 2D shapes. You drag a shape to make it the size you want it to be with your mouse by holding down the mouse and moving it like you do with the square stuff. Basically, that's that. Line, that stuff. Curves. Pretty easy. Here's 3D objects. So 3D shapes, just same thing as 2D stuff, but 3D. And also you can press 3D view, move the camera with the right mouse thing by holding it down, moving mouse to that. That's it. Now let's go to stickers. Doesn't really matter that much, so you probably won't ever use it. But like, you can make this sticker. Boom. There. You can go over here. Boom. 2 of them now. Magic. Amazing. Really. Effects, lighting stuff doesn't really matter. It's okay, I guess. You can drag the little sun thing right here to make the light different. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Canvas. You can make the canvas bigger or lower by dragging the mouse while holding down one of these little square things. Personally, I rarely ever use it because I think crop's better. Although sometimes I will if I actually need to use it. Crop does that, by the way. What 3D library? Useless. You will never use it in your entire time using this program. And now, here's the best part. I don't have to show this off quickly because I don't have much time before the recording stuff runs out. Magic Select. It is free from its holdings on the paper. No. Yes. Remove stuff. Basically, that's it. And that's gonna have to be the end of the video because no more recording time. But see, also undo and then yeah, that's there.